Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Oxygen Not Included. And I think the real thing that we're looking to do in this video is get our food resources under control. We have the ability to make food, but I've been holding out the microbe mushers production for the Lysoloaf. And so far, I haven't had the resources to do that. As the planter boxes we have here, we only had one seed, so I can only plant one. We do have a mealwood here that may bear fruit soon. We'll have to see. Research is going well. Let's see where we are progression-wise. We're on power regulation. And then I think I'm going to do interior, then liquid piping. We're going to have to get another level. While I'm thinking about it, there is one thing I wanted to do, and that was slowly replace some of this flooring. I think I can get away doing one level of. I am eventually going to dig out this way. Buried object. I wonder what that is. Well, there's one way to find out. Alright, so as I cut these through, I'm going to replace them with floor. Because I just don't trust the sand, because it seems like the sand falls if you remove its support. Okay. Let's get back onto the ladder production here. All right, I just want to see how is our oxygen doing. We do have spots where oxygen is really low, especially over here. We're trying to combat that with our algae, assuming that carbon dioxide. What I may do is I might put another algae over here. Although I kind of want the copper, if I can get to that. Okay, we just got our research complete. So as discussed, I am going to go on to the interior decor so we can start getting lighting, because right now we have like no lighting at all. And continue to build the ladder. Okay, so we patched up a lot of our holes. Let's go ahead and dig out the rest. I'm going to wait to dig this one. Well, we'll dig it now. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Slime. That's a new one. Okay, ladder there. What is this? Stifled. Overheated. Okay. The fruiting plant might be worth digging up. I'm going to dig this up. Harvest this. I'm also going to dig this up. I wonder if we can plant this. If we can't plant it, I'll be a little bummed out. But it did sound like it generated food. Okay. There's a seed. Let's see. Blossom seed. Oh, it flowers. It's good for decor. Alright, well, that's not a big deal, I guess. Okay, let's, get the floor in here. Okay. Taken care of. I think now I would like to continue to dig this way. Now I have to consider my other bedroom. Right now we're not really taking care of that. What I could do taking a look at the furniture and things like that. How about we put a door? I'm gonna want more research. Oh, okay, there was some food there. I'm going to... Oh, okay, it doesn't give me a priority for these, huh? That's interesting. Alright, so I do want science. Compost. Breaks contaminated dirt down into fertilizer. That would be good, I think. Slap that down right there. Okay. We are producing contaminated dirt right here. That's why I'm doing that. And what else we got? Plumbing, not really concerned with. Unless we want to do another outhouse. Let's see. Station, supercomputer. This is going to give us intermediate science. And I'll stick that right there. And then I would like to, I think, put a door here. And then dig this out. And we'll put another bedroom over here. But before we do all that, I would like to prioritize high priority research station. I almost kind of wonder, does this mean that we're going to need to have 2 people on research? If that's the case, then that means we're going to have to turn back on research jobs to everyone. You know what? I'm probably doing this ahead of time, aren't I? Let's cancel. Yeah, that's a little too ahead of time. I was just thinking about it, but we have the space for it. That's fine. Because I was thinking about that, and we don't have a need for that research, so why do that? Got a little ahead of myself, I think. But soon we'll need it. Alright, we're almost to the sleep period, so I'm going to really quickly try and slap down. Ah, too late. I was about to say I was going to really quickly slap down a bed in here, but it's a little late. Alright, well, let's just go ahead. Fast speed here. I'm going to be watching for one of those bug things. That might have been something that was always here and I just didn't notice it. Oh, okay, this is ready to harvest, which is good. I'm going to select that to harvest. Alright. Hopefully one of these guys takes care of that. Oh, you know what? They can't get in here. That's why they haven't done these jobs yet. I didn't think about that. I missed that. Or I missed it. It would be the more correct. Okay. I don't want to beat that. Alright, so now we have the means to make this. So I'm going to go ahead, tell them to do it continuously as long as they have the resources to do so. And we'll start our food production. So right now, what they need is they need meal ice and bottled water. So as they put those resources in, somebody's going to need to work the station. We're going to have our people come in here. How's the oxygen in this area? Okay. Not terrible. We do have insufficient oxygen, though, according to this. So... okay. Everybody's eating here. Okay, so ideally that whole thing was to plant some more of these. And I figure we might as well dig this out to see what the heck it is. Then furniture. Get our cot. There. This looks totally gross when they're making it. Okay, so oxygen production. A little bit of a problem. And the problem I think we can take care of, though. So what I'm going to do is build another one of these algae things over here, because we have a ton of carbon dioxide over here. But at this point, because we have a research station and all these other things that people work on, it's going to be harder to get... oh, there's the narcolepsy hitting us. It's going to be harder to get people to do things, because we have so many jobs to do. This is why, ideally, it's good to get more duplicates as time goes on. But people need to bring resources from place to place. Fortunately, it looks like we have a good process here. Archibald's also incredibly fast because of his good athletic skill. So he's really moving around the map pretty quickly. That's why that's a very useful trait. Okay, so we have more research to do. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And I think liquid piping is going to be the last thing we do before we try and go on to the next level. But we're going to need that intermediate level of science before we can go on. And it looks like so far in the game, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get liquid piping here. And then I think the next thing I want to do is sanitation sciences, so that we can get a shower. We can get different things to help our duplicants' lives. Right now, stress is starting to build up. Oh, good. We just got another seed here, so we can go ahead and plant that. I guess it's really good to dig these things up when we get the opportunity to do so. So I figure, hey, why don't we just continue to dig that up? I mean, some of these might be bad. I honestly know. Okay. We don't have resources to run this anymore, and that's purely we just don't have enough food. Come on, guys. Clean up after yourselves. Okay, so that should be producing oxygen for us now. We might need more in other places, but for now, kind of happy with what we've got going. Yeah, the water is kind of running out here. Because we might as well cue this to be dug out as well. Because it is right there. Okay, we got another seed. And we did get power generation, so let's take a look at this. So we've got battery. Where to put the new battery? You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna dig this out. I lied. I want to dig this out. Oops. Dig this out. Then I'll dig this out. We'll put the battery right there. This is one section of wire over top another without joining the power grids. Okay. Power switch toggles low circuitry following the switch without affecting the... Okay. That might be useful at times. Okay. Dig. Dig out that. Alright, let me just make sure I'm not misunderstanding this. Oh no, it does produce edible food. There we go. That's going to be our last planter. Okay. Put that in. Figure the more batteries we have, the better. And also... we can put in light. So what I'm going to do... dig this out. Dig this out. And that. Why not? And let's dig... this. This. Okay, this doesn't spread that much light unless it's really high, like this. Interesting. So I feel like we only really need light like that, there. Yeah, let's clean out that toilet because it's almost full. Alright, now we need to hook it up to power. Okay, interesting. We also need power hookup. Oh, that was interesting. There's a... looked like there was another slot or something. There's a lot of carbon dioxide over there. I want to put one of these plants over here. And fruit situation is still stable at the moment. Takes an awful long time to clean out that toilet, huh? Okay, so more lights, I think, are in order. So I will put this here. We're on a sleep cycle. This light is kind of tricky. Alternatively, we could do that. And this would cover this whole room, wouldn't it? This is still good, I think. But I'm really having to think about other ways to light areas. Because this ceiling lamp is really tricky. To face at times. Something like that, maybe. And then you might be able to get away with lamps in some places. Like, one thing I could do is I could dismantle this bed and put a lamp here instead. Then we put another lamp here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I would also like a mess table, so we might put that in. Matter of fact, we're... Oh, okay, that's not that big. So, my game plan for now is we take out this bed, we put a lamp in. Then maybe we put something in for decor's sake. We put something in. And then we put the other bed here. Then we maybe carve this area out and we put some mess tables in. That means we might want to move the ration box. That's worth a thought. Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and speed up time here. So I don't know if they can really get to these, to be honest with you. Yeah, unreachable. I could put in like a temporary way of getting there. Bet you if I dug that out. Let's cancel this build. I still want this here. The way I think I'm going to do is just do a temporary ladder. To get them close enough to be able to do that. But I think I might be able to put a light in somewhere over here and be able to reach it okay. We'll have to see. So what I'm going to do is deconstruct. And then we're going to need power. Hook up. I think ideally, this is an assumption I have, you'd want to route power through floors as much as possible for aesthetics' sake. Problem is, with doing that, I think things would fall through the floor, wouldn't they? So you kind of have to pre-plan a lot of these things. Alright, well, let's pause here. I'm going to do things probably the ugly way here, and like that. But I think ideally you do want to route through the walls and floor as often as you can. And I'm going to put in, furniture-wise, another lamp there. All right, so we gave him a lot of things to do. Just take a look at our decor. It's pretty crummy. Kind of wondering if this was giving off like bad gas, but slightly toxic. Yeah. Contaminated. This is bad. Hold on. Deconstruct that immediately. All right, so I just learned a lesson I wasn't aware of. Apparently, this gives off contaminated oxygen, which is bad. And I honestly don't know how we get rid of it. This is where we might want the research. First off, we have to choose a research here. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe this is where we need the gas piping to get that gas away from us. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to do that. And I have to think of where to put that compost so it's going to be away from us. Okay, so it's already emitting the contaminated oxygen, so we need to get it away from us immediately, pretty much. Crap. I just don't really have a place to put it, like, right away off the top of my head. We could put it over here and then purposely dig over here because we know this thing eats the contaminated oxygen. Although we are opening ourselves up. Maybe. Maybe we could vent it over. All right, well. I think just for now, I am going to put it... I'm trying to remember what that was under. It was under compost. There we go. Put it over here. And we're going to put this on a super high priority so that it gets done immediately. Okay. Power. Electrical wiring. All right. Plumbing. Okay, it draws liquid and runs it through connected liquid pipe. Ideally, we want that there. Okay. What I'm going to do is dig through here. Can be run through floor and wall tiles. Okay, that's good. Alright, we put the poop gas over here. But I'm going to have to think about a way to get rid of that contaminated oxygen, because that is definitely a problem. Okay, power, power, power. Let's dig. That. I have to be careful here how I do this. I might lose the water. I'm not careful. I don't know how this works. Oh, we got another duplicate. All right, let's go ahead and choose it. You know what? We'll do that in the next video because this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.